Hola!
Bon dia!
Welcome to the Sunny Sardar project.
And I have a pink bag.
It's my bag and we're exploring.
Gardunya.
Yeah. Just off the N18, there's a little walking area and we're going to have an adventure with the doggos.
Yeah.
I thought you'd bring you along.
Of course. And I'm half asleep and on 4 coffees, so what can go wrong?
I don't know why I grabbed you, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I've only had 2. I need more.
Adventure! Someone overheating?
Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm not wearing the right clothes. It's actually supposed to get really hot this week.
Oh,
He's after a thing. Where is the thing, Biscuit?
Hunting dog mode activated.
Right, clothes.
Come on, Biscotto.
Pull me up the hill, Ella. Come on, girl.
Yeah, thanks, Biscuits. So the Oggs are all tired after the big walk, right?
Big walk equals big tired. I made the mistake of putting my feet up. I'm not allowed to do anything for the rest of the day now. Not allowed to move.
Which means I have to do everything.
Look, the dogs have spoken, babes. It ain't my fault. Ain't my fault.
We call it the puppy immunity card.
Yeah.
If you have a child or a baby, it's like, oh, sorry, I'm looking after the kid. You know, it's the same thing. This sausage. Look at him.
Did you have a good time? Look at that tail still going.
Biscuits. Miss Hannah.
She's gonna fall off, I think.
She was pulling a loaf. She was gonna be a loaf. You gonna sniff his bum?
Get your head out. That's your own fault, buddy.
Look, at this gaping hole that you've done. Hang on.
You need to stop jumping out windows.
Right.
I think we're going to have to close that one.
You're in trouble. Bad biscuit.
Hola, bon dia. It is the next day. I've got hair in my eyes. There we go. It's the next day. We didn't record anymore after our walk because it wasn't very long, but it was very steep and we were absolutely exhausted. So, yep, it's now the next day. And we have to go and upload a video later, but we've got about an hour and the sunshine is just on point. It's really beautiful today, really good weather. And I thought I'd show you around the garden because everything is coming to life and it's really beautiful and I wanted to share it with you. Probably starting off with the vines because they're all coming back to life and it makes me really happy. So we're down in the lower garden where we're going to be planting our vegetables very soon. We need a tool first, which is hopefully we're going to be getting tomorrow. We've sorted out all the money for it, so it's exciting. This is where we did the levelling and the little stone wall, just believe me. But behind me, along here, we have what was last year our best producing grapes. We had just missed the harvest, so I'm really excited this year. The buds have started all coming out after a good hard pruning about a month ago. And there are other ones that I'll show you in a bit that I thought were completely dead, but will help with our covered area on the south side of the house and help keep the heat off the house, which is really good because it's going to get very, very hot here this summer. Yeah, I thought I'd just start down here and make my way up, but I'll take some close-up shots. We have little buds that are starting to appear. Most of these are red, but we do also have some whites. I don't know how to identify them. That's something we need to find out. But these are definitely mostly wine grapes. We've also got more across the land, but we haven't sorted those out yet. We want to focus on the ones that are easy to reach by the house first. And hopefully in a few years we'll have loads and loads. We can make our own wine, which is really exciting. Another thing that's down here, if you can see behind me, this one, there it is. Last couple of weeks, that was in like full bloom. As you can tell, the petals have now started coming off, but all of the leaves are now starting to come through. This is actually a really big almond tree. So again, another thing, we're really excited to see what it produces. And we also have this little one, which produces really, really beautiful flowers. We believe this is a peach tree. It looked like it got damaged quite some time ago, but it's managed to come back with a little bit of love and care. And I'm really excited to see what we can get out of this. It's our second of 2 peach trees that we know of, so yeah, there's definitely some more sort of buds and things. I'm really excited to see what happens. So as you can see behind me, this is in between the 2 big vines that we have. We didn't know what this was for ages. We decided to keep it. We weren't sure if it was a weed. Thank God we kept it. This lily is so beautiful and it's just such a nice surprise. As well as you can see next to it, the rose bush that we also accidentally nearly got rid of, but we luckily found that in the nick of time. This is suddenly growing crazy, where I did give it a good trim, and I'm hoping we get some really beautiful roses out of this year. All of this has happened, by the way, in like a matter of a week. Like, things have just exploded. The temperature changed so quickly, and so has the garden. It's really lovely. One problem we are having in this little area down here though, I got rid of so many brambles at the end of last year, sort of autumn time, and they're already growing back. I don't know if you can see all along there, so many. That's just a thing I'm going to have to keep fighting for a long while, I think, but we've got some really nice days coming up, and I think I'm going to focus my attention on this particular area for the next day or two, get it nice and clean, and eventually put down some sort of gravel and sort of any sort of mulch to help stop any more horrible plants coming up, and just keeping the good ones. We have a feeling we might have to dig out some of this area in the future. We're hoping not, but I don't think it's worth planting anything more into it. Instead, what we're going to do is get some pots with, as I said, some nice gravel, and just make this area look a lot pretty, whilst trying to keep all of the beautiful vines and lilies and the Mexican sage. One thing I hope this is picking up on is a old stump that we thought was dead has actually turned out to be alive. Last year it was completely buried by all of the brambles that you can see around it, but this grapevine is actually starting to come back to life, so I'm hoping we can train it around the electricity box, because that is unfortunately right above it. However, if we train it to go around, we can hopefully get even more grapes out of this area and make some more covering for the house and for us to sit when it's really, really hot. So behind me, down here, as you can probably tell, that is the vine that I did a really, really hard trim of. It sort of got hacked away by the previous owners quite a lot, so I'm trying to reinstate like a nice big vine that we can then grow off of to help cover this area over here. It's actually produced the most amount of leaves and stuff so far, so that must be a good sign. But we'll wait and see. I'm hoping we can get that one vine to become really thick and build another trellis across the wall. We did put a pole here, but I don't think it's going to be big enough. That's something we'll need to sort out quickly so we can get it to grow up and over. Also, we have the Mexican sage that I was talking about. It is starting to produce a couple of flowers, not a lot, but I think I need to trim back those tall leggy bits and just get the new stuff come through, as well as get rid of a few weeds that are starting to grow around it. But this plant in sort of late summer, early autumn, it's really, really beautiful. And if you do move to Portugal, I'd recommend planting it because it's really hardy and stunning. So yeah, looking forward to that, having a few more flowers. I don't know if you remember, there was one vine that I was struggling with. I wasn't sure if the top was alive or if it was dead. We did get a few bits out of the bottom here, which again, there is sign of life now. We're getting a few little buds and sort of, you can't really make them out on camera at the moment, they're still very small, but there is sign of life in the bottom here. However, still nothing from this top part. I think it is dead. If it is, that is something I'll have to wait really and worry about when it gets to probably next winter. If you cut them too early, you can lose some of the sap and that can affect the fruit. So what we'll do is we'll cut it down there and then encourage this bit to grow up and over like we have with the rest of them. I'm unsure at the moment if we can plant any more vines in these poles. It'd be nice if we could because it'll create more shade. But I don't know how much is on the railway line. And how much of it is like our land, so we've got to be careful with that, but hopefully we can find out and plant a couple of more, or if not, even have some potted ones that we can plant nearby and then train up. But yeah, really happy with the way this is coming alive. I know it still looks a bit grotty. I've got some serious de-weeding to do and some moving of soil, but the vision is starting to come to light, as it were. I'm going to show you around the back of the house, some of the fig trees and the cherry trees. It's all very exciting. As I said, it's coming back to life. We love spring. And yeah, I'm almost cherry blossom time. I'm excited. Welcome to the northwest side of the house where Carlos is currently drying out some towels. Oh, and that's the one I cut his hair with and it's got hair stuck in it, so he's whacking it. Yeah. Our machine is a bit rubbish. It is, I think, older than I am and definitely needs replacing. But the public ones are also just as rubbish, so we're making do at the moment. So yeah, this is the southwest? No, west. This is the west side of the house. As you can see, I think I've shown this before, we've got some peach blossom coming through. This did produce a lot when we came to view the house, and it was such a shame because you could see all the pips that were left because no one was here, no one ate it. But we'll make sure that we eat all of the fruit on this tree. I think it's Carlos's favourite, isn't it?
Which one?
Nectarine / peach.
Oh, I love them.
He loves a nectarine, babes.
Babes, isn't it?
So yeah, we hope we're going to get a lot of fruit out of this, and it is such a beautiful tree. Really, really pretty pink flowers, which brings me on to another very similar tree, which is on the sort of north/east. I always get confused with the rotation of this house. It's on an angle and it confuses me. But behind, I don't know if you can make that out. Do you remember? Oh, hello, Gatinho. Do you remember when I was excited about all the cherry blossoms starting to come out? Well, now they are, and I'm so excited. We've got so many cherry trees, and there's a huge cherry farm near us, and we're watching it all come up to life. I don't know what we're going to do with all this fruit come May/June, but I'm excited. Biscuits, what did you do? He's eating something he definitely shouldn't be. But yeah, we've got quite a few big ones in Justice area. 1, 2, 3, 4 in Justice area, and then we've got some more down that way, and I think I've spotted a few just randomly about the farm. Hello, Gatinha. So it's going to have a lot of fruit. I've also been offered some work on a cherry farm, which I'm really excited for, to get some extra cash to do a big job we've got coming up. So I might see if I can film that, but that won't be till May. But yeah, that's the cherry trees. Very excited. That's going to be one of our best producing things on this farm, full stop. Another thing that I've noticed we've already started getting fruit for, it doesn't make the most beautiful flowers. I haven't filmed a lot of it. I can't remember what these are called, but you get them a lot around here. I'll try and Google it. Biscuits, what have you done? Always forget how to pronounce them, but yeah, I think we can harvest these actually quite soon, so that's very exciting. And oh, I've got one more tree to show you. Hello, Gatinha. She's asleep on my feet. You right there, love? You having a good time? Oh, I don't know if we said we think she's pregnant. She's a stray, but she's got a big old belly on her at the moment. We'll keep a good eye on her. Hopefully she'll be all right. If she is pregnant, we will look after them, obviously. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But she's definitely looking very chubby. Right, you stay there, girl. You chill out in the shade, all right? All right, biscuits. Last thing I'll show you on the garden tour. Figs have started waking up, and we've already got some producing fruit. These produce a lot here in Portugal and make lovely jams and lovely salads. We have a huge tree around the back of the house, but that's not got as much sun, so I don't know how much that's going to produce. But these ones here, we're having to get quite a bit out of. Lots of like fig and cheese salads in the summer, I think, is the plan, especially considering that we're in a cheese area as well. So that's what I'm going to be living off, lads. Salad. Anyway, this concludes the springtime awakening tour, as I guess. What I'm going to do now is, whilst we've got a little bit of time, whilst I wait for the video to finish sorting itself out, I'm going to start clearing some of the muck and the broken glass away, so that I can then make the place look a little bit prettier, and also get to de-weeding. At the moment there is quite a lot of broken glass and stuff in the way that we need to get rid of, so that's my job for now.
So we just started, I was gonna go outside and cut some of the olive trees. There's a dust storm that's coming from on top of the trees.
Must be some kind of pollen.
I hope you can pick it up. Like,
is it pollen? Yeah, it's coming from the pine trees, I think.
wow, that's crazy.
I've never seen anything like that.
That would explain all of the allergies. That's crazy.
Yeah, no wonder I'm sneezing and got sore throat. Jesus.
Oh, hang on, biscuits, please don't pull, buddy. Yeah, so
maybe wear a mask if you're down, because that is thick.
I might have to wear a disposable mask.
Yeah, like the cameras. I don't know if it's coming up on the thing, but the camera's covered in dust.
It's covered in dust. Yeah. Dust season.
It looks like we've got the pine nuts coming out, so I think that's got something to do with it. That is weird. That we thought there was a fire for a second, didn't we? There's that much coming off.
I don't know if you can still see. It's gone a bit thinner now.
Yeah.
But
whenever there's big gust of wind.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Wild indeed. I'm gonna get a mask. Charlotte's gonna stay with the dogs.
Yeah.
And
I don't take them down there.
yeah, because there's still a couple of those little worms, and if
they should be stopping soon.
Yeah.
But we'll, just for safety's sake, I'll keep them with me.
Fair enough. But you never know with Mr. Global Warming what's going on anymore, can you?
Honestly, can you stop?
Yeah.
So after oh my god, it's going on. I've had my hair up literally for 3 days and not brushed it, and now I need to wear a hat. Oops. Anyway, after Pollen Gate and thinking we were going to die, the video's uploaded, so I'm not getting any gardening done today. You can't eat that. It's a bit dead, but still cool. It's a snake, everyone. I wonder what kind it is. We'll look it up. Maybe it's poisonous biscuits.
Oh, but I like to chew on the things.
Don't chew on him.
I like to chew on the things.
Ella. Alright, lads, it's the next day and we've come to buy something that we've been talking about for quite some time. We are at, where are we at? What's it called?
Perico Marché, innit?
Yep.
Okay, all the Portuguese people, Perico Marché, okay? It's fine, chill.
It's really warm and hence my big pink face, but we're going to go in and have a look-see. Also, check out this wicker chair. I want it so much.
It's proper wicked, isn't it?
Look at that, I want it. I want it. Oh. So we finally bought what we said we were going to buy. Carlos is just topping up the petrol. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a petrol place also right next to Perico Marché. So he's topping that up for this thing. And I think we'll show you when we get home. We've got all the safety stuff. Yeah, and hopefully tomorrow, I think it's a little bit late now, but tomorrow we can try it out. You guess what it is yet?
Hello, beautiful people. We've come back from shopping. Biscuits is trying to eat our shopping, like usual. So let me just move the bag. Hang on a minute. Hang on. So, I hope you guys. I hope you guys are excited.
Yes.
Because here's what we got. Charlotte's going to point the camera. And we're going to show you.
Yeah!
I am officially a mad lad. So, I have got a chainsaw! Yay!
Just a little baby one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a small one. We're going to show you next video me using it. It's only small. I can use it with one hand. It's perfect to cut broom. You know, I'm not going to be chopping down like massive pine forests or eucalyptus trees as well. So it's only for the broom and to get the land clear until April and to chop wood. With that, I also got some steel cap shoes because it's necessary. They are lightning resistance, water resistance, and yeah, chainsaw and hammer.
I think that means electric. I don't think it means lightning.
Well, electric and lightning are the same thing.
Yeah, but...
Just like... I got some knee pads as well. So it's because most accidents happen in this region as well, which is great. I got some gloves. These are my size. I've tried them so Charlotte can nick the other gloves and I can use these ones now. Which is great. And I got the protection trousers. It's like a vest and they go to the bottom as well. And I got some earmuffs as well, because apparently it's quite loud. So, and I already have the little shield thing from the strimmer. So I've got all the stuff that I need. And I'm going to be responsible with it. I'll be very careful. It's quite light. It's not as heavy as those ones. So if I do cut through something with this chainsaw, it's not going to bounce off to the side as much. So that's the advantage of having a small chainsaw. And it runs on petrol and the same oil that I can use for the strimmer. So I can juggle both of those machines at once, which is great.
Well, not at once, because that sounds really dangerous.
Yeah, but you guys know what I mean. And also, we went to Lidl for shopping.
We don't have to talk about our Lidl.
But look, we got 30 eggs. €5 for 30 eggs. That's
one
mental.
day, babes, we'll have chickens.
We will have chickens, and we won't need to buy any more eggs. And next video, promise, I will show you the chicken coop. Okay. We promised that we were going to show you 50 videos ago, and we didn't, but we are going to show it next video, okay?
And we promised to show you the chainsaw, which we're really excited about because it means you can get through that big field. Biscuits, get your head out the bin. But yeah, we can get through stuff a lot quicker, and we can get the land clear and up to par, which is all good.
Yeah.
By me. Yeah.
Because the deadline is approaching.
It is.
Biscuits.
As always, guys, third attempt to sign out.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell.
Yeah, we always read through the comments and we always appreciate your support and any recommendations you have. So, thank you.
Ciao,